How are you?
Hi, everybody. How are you today?
So you fixed it, huh?
No, I didn't. I didn't. I want to. I'm going to get to it. I'm going to
It
get
didn't
to it.
repeat though.
Huh?
It
Yes,
didn't
it
repeat.
did. It did.
It
We
did.
just
Oh, it
used
did.
it.
Okay, I missed
Yeah,
it.
maybe we should leave it.
Well, I don't know.
All
Yeah.
right. Hi, everybody. Not a lot to talk about today. Me and Perry are busier than ever with real estate in Vegas. Vegas is a it's a viciousness here with people, isn't it? It wasn't even like this in California. Like they're about their money. Like they don't want to spend 5 cents over. What is going on in Vegas here, Perry?
He tight and I'm tight.
I've never seen nothing like it. But what's going on is people in California sell their homes, then they come over here and pay cash. But you think because you could pay in cash, you could ask for the world. It's getting crazy. I feel like we're gonna run out of houses in Vegas. Can we? It's a little town.
Well, I mean, you shouldn't. I mean, it's an open desert. They should be able to build more, but they just not building more. You know what I'm saying?
You think Vegas is gonna grow?
Oh, of course. Yeah.
It's too many people in this little condensed area.
It's the next LA.
And that's how they're acting. They're worse than LA. These people are not nice at all. But you know how to get down with the best of them, don't you? All right. Okay, you guys. So we got to just put a bunch of stuff together today. It's not a lot to talk about. And remember, I made a commitment that I was going to come on every day. And let me tell you how I made this commitment because it was getting bad. You guys remember I was like coming on one day a week? And Perry's like, do you want to keep your channel? Yes, I do. And I've been doing pretty good. I didn't come on yesterday, did I?
No, we was busy.
Anyway, hold on. Please don't come to Texas because California has taken over. Yes. Okay.
Right.
Texas used to be the place to go. Austin, Texas in particular. Dallas, Houston, all the big cities. Everybody is flooding to Dallas, including my son. What's up with Texas? Oh, they don't have state property taxes, do they?
No state taxes. And then, you know, like it was booming and you can get a real good deal.
A good deal.
Way, Vegas used to be the same way. Like the people had made so much money off their stuff from LA. Now they're in Vegas. Now they're in Dallas.
Dallas and Arizona. They're going to Phoenix.
Yeah.
Y'all Californians, please stop coming here to our nice states. We don't want you. All right. Even though I did it, but that's okay.
Yeah. We
built. Right, so today we're going to talk about Cuba Gooding Jr. Finally talk about the Diddy case. We're going to talk about Tiffany Haddish. It's not a lot to talk about, okay? I would ignore this. Tiffany she's out there. We're also going to talk about Shaunie O'Neal. Oh, we're going to start with Shaunie O'Neal, talk about Porsha, and Funky Dineva, and Tyrese. Now, I know I can't get to all these stories. I didn't know what to pick. They're all stories, but that's just, we just needed something to talk about today. This is going on. How long has it been dry like this?
Well, no news, really?
Yeah.
Oh, 2 weeks? Nothing. I mean, can somebody rob a bank, please? Do something. Shit.
You want somebody to rob a bank, so you don't have something to talk about.
You do something. Somebody got to do something. It's nothing to talk about. It's like, what interests you? Nothing really. Now, this is a trip here, but
this is a trip, but it's not like really good. It's just okay. Because with all due respect, Shaunie O'Neal, she's the standard for gold diggers. Like if I wanted to be a gold digger, I would study Shaunie O'Neal. Okay. Because she had the man's kid. She got him to take care of Miles, her first child. Shaq had a lot of money. She had to put up with him for a little while, divorce him, get banked. Then she comes out with her franchise. What is it called? Basketball Wives. That's it. Right. And then when she threw with them, she moved on. Okay, so today she released a book. And in the book, she said that she was never in love with Shaq.
I believe it.
That is so hold on. I gotta stop reading. Like That caught my eye. Vlad TV is canceled. All of Black Twitter hates him now. Well, they should have been hating him. We'll talk about that in a minute. Like, I do not like Vlad TV, and I think he's a snitch. Okay, let me. I do. I think he's a snitch. Anyway, so she said that she was never, ever in love with Shaq. All she left out, I was just using him for his money. That's what she
That's it. I mean, she was the only thing she did was service the elephant in the room. That's it. Then bingo, rich as hell.
I would not want to be with Shaq if you paid me $1 million. He's a womanizer. He's tall and sometimes overweight. He's immature. I just wouldn't date him. I don't know what
she did her penitentiary time though. She
did. What had to do
to get the riches.
So, but that's kind of bold to come out and say, "Hey, we'll hear her words exactly. I don't know if I ever really was in love with that man. That man."
Well, and the answer to that question, was you ever in love with him?
My mind's telling me no.
Oh, you never was. But at least I give her some credit that she's coming out saying, "Hey, ladies, I got all this money from this man because he was a basketball player, and I slept with his big ass, and I don't think I ever loved him." That's true.
Well, why do you give her kudos for saying it? What is wrong with you?
Most people say, "I really loved him until the things he did to me." No, you came in and didn't really care if all the other stuff was happening, as long as you kept the green.
Michelle, didn't love him, but I took his money. Same thing.
Damn
So
right.
listen, if there are gold diggers out there that want these successful, rich athletes, okay, and that's what she is, and she owns it. I think she's the best kind, and she had to say it. She had to say it because for a couple of reasons. One, that's really how she felt. Two, she really doesn't need him anymore. Okay, for nothing. The kids are grown. How is Sharif's heart? He had heart surgery. Is he okay?
Who?
Sharif O'Neal, the tall one.
I don't know. I don't know.
Anyway, she didn't put in her time. But let's not forget. So now she's married to this preacher. I cannot say this man's name for the life of me. Anyway, that's the video I just showed you. Him giving his sermon the other day, and he told the lady to shut up. Well, he said, "Hush it, hush it." You know, you're in church and you're like, "Yo, hallelujah, praise the Lord." You know, some church like that. He told the girl, "Hush it, like shut up." Like, shut up with all that. But that's not the big thing that's going on. Do you remember a couple of weeks ago when this guy, he was a rapper named Luce Cannon? Now, Luce Cannon. He went on No Jumper and he said that he was intimate with Shaunie.
Yeah, I remember that.
2 weeks before she got married.
Right.
And that she paid him $50,000. Do you remember that?
Yeah. I remember he said that, and she gave him a Rolex just to tax it.
She did. Yeah. The real expensive, not even a Rolex. It's another
I don't know what it was. Yeah, he said something crazy.
That was. I believed him. I really believed him.
I mean,
anyway, I think she's a real female pimp.
You did. I didn't, because he had his girl with him too. Some girl he don't got out the
right. You don't believe him?
I mean, I really still don't. But at the same time, I'm just saying that's my initial feeling. I don't believe him, but possible.
Listen to Shaq's response. He just drives me crazy. Like, I'm not a big basketball fan like that. Like, I liked Kobe Bryant and maybe Steph Curry. The boy acts slow to me. Shaq does. But anyway, this is what he responded to, because she said she never really loved him. He said, "I understand. I wouldn't have been in love with me either. Wishing you all the best." You know what makes me not like Shaq like that? Is that show that they're on, where they play all the time with Charles Barkley.
Yeah,
it's too much. It's over the top. It is over the top. We don't care that Shaunie doesn't love you anymore. Probably never did. You know, you have moved on to many, many different women. It's so weird. Remember when he was dating Hoops and he was like 7 feet tall and she was like my height?
Yeah.
Did you remember that?
Yeah.
Does anybody care about this story? Let's see. Let's just act like we do.
But I actually like Shaq and Charles Barkley.
Why?
No, it's just because he's talking about sports, just having a little fun. But I think even if he looked and say, I did this to this woman, I could have did better, to come out and be like, well, it's okay. You use me for my money and everything, because I wouldn't love myself neither. Now, maybe a better response to say, hey, you know what, though? Maybe I gave her a reason not to, fully love me or something like that. But
the boy is slow. I'm not joking.
Like, you there for anybody to grab off your tree. Just take your damn money. And
something's wrong with Perry. Huh?
And now she done went from a basketball star to a preacher.
Mm-hmm. Do you believe that I have that clip? Do you believe that he slept with Shaunie 2 weeks before and she gave him $50,000?
You can play it, but I'm telling you this. Personally, when he said it, he's sitting there with his other lady. And then if the girl paying you $50,000, and just for me, let's keep it real. And you know that
why do you buy some shoes with it?
With this preacher who can't satisfy you, that she's willing to pay you $50,000. I wouldn't say a damn thing, and I just give her a call every 2 or 3 weeks. Hey, girl,
Harry, you have an affair so you can get $50,000 every 2 weeks?
No, I'm telling you, if it was like that, matter of fact, if she was gonna pay me $50,000,
ridiculous.
If she's paying me $50,000 per pop,
Harry, something wrong with you.
Terrell, I love you to death. I would have to say, honey, we need to talk about something. I love you. We got kids together, but shit, let me go and make this lick. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna go over there, spend about 2 or 3 hours. I'm gonna come out with $50,000.
Something's wrong with you. What is wrong with you?
I would be her sex assistant. You see what I'm saying? Like, and
Perry,
for real, like,
Perry, no one's gonna offer you money for sex anyway.
Terrell, I don't even know how I would break it to you, but damn it, you got to sit your ass down. You got to listen to this.
With my poor ass.
If I can make this for $50,000 just for a couple hours.
Okay, well, let me see. Give me a pose. What's your sexiest pose? Give me a pose.
Like, oh
God. no. No, never mind. No, don't worry, you won't get to 50.
Obviously, the pose don't mean nothing to you. It means something to the person that's paying me $50,000. I mean, because I can come in her house with a robe on with no drawers.
Something is so wrong with you.
Well, I'm just trying to tell you, and people be like, man, how did you tell your wife? I had to tell her, sit your ass down for a second. Now, where else can you make $50,000?
Oh my God.
In
something
2 or 3 hours.
So wrong with you.
And then the best thing is, you ain't really worrying about it because the preacher ain't doing nothing but preaching. And I just go there every 2 weeks, like the gardener come every 2 weeks. Yeah. I'll go every 2 weeks to make sure she's happy and they got a happy relationship.
I can't. Let me play this really quick since we ain't got much to talk about today. I wanted to tell you guys, like 2 weeks ago, our gardener came to our house at like 6 a.m. It was Saturday. Here, let me play this really quick because I got to tell them how stupid I've been. Okay.
Shaunie O'Neal told me.
I don't believe that.
Shaunie O'Neal told me the same thing.
But Shaunie told
when she brought me my watch.
You was fucking Shaunie?
Oh my God.
Shaunie O'Neal.
Oh my God.
You know the crazy part, right?
Whack 100 was there. Do you trust Whack 100?
Not really.
Oh, hold on, no, wait.
Look, so look.
That's a wild card, bro.
Jesus.
Bro, what are you AP, right?
He's lying. You're right, Perry. He's lying. It makes
and he's sitting there right with his girl, saying, "Yeah,
his fiance, yeah."
Who?
His fiance.
Oh, whatever. Yeah, she was something like that. Yeah, but and you just casually did it. No, you ain't giving up that hustle.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense. They're lying.
No, but she was spending money on me, right? So she got me a Richard Millie.
Richard Millie. You counting? Come on.
No, he's not.
At the end of the day, I was fucking. I mean, she was like a sugar mama to me on Crib. So at the end
you
of the day,
you can't. Men do the same thing women do. I telling you right now.
One second.
Okay?
One second. Let me ask you a question. Was you going to the house?
I was going everywhere. Shaunie O'Neal, she know what's up. I fucked her like 2 weeks before she got married to the pastor.
Oh
she
my
was like,
God. You gotta get her divorced. Stop it.
No, she told me, she was like, I need some good dick before I go down the aisle. I said, Crib, I got you. What you got for me? She was like,
wait,
I got no, listen, she was like, I got 10,000 for you. I said, that's not enough. When I pulled up, she gave me 50. So.
She was trying to cop.
She gave you 50
high five, baby, high five.
You got it like that?
High five.
No, because if he had $50,000, he would have on better gear.
Well, no, I'm just saying he would have never said a damn word and kept going back. That was like a sugar mama. I mean, nobody come out here and say, hey, you know what? If you got a good sugar daddy, a good sugar mama, you don't expose it to the world for them to go and take your money.
Yeah.
You would just show up.
Wax, stop lying. Okay, y'all stop lying. Because that's what y'all do. Anyway, so that's enough about Shaunie O'Neal. She said she never loved Shaq. You know, this rapper, we don't know who the hell Loose Common is.
Like, I don't blame you. Well, shit.
Something's wrong with Shaq. He's just kind of slow to me. He's a nice guy. Do you remember when we went to Disneyland one time and Shaq was at the stands and paid for everybody to come in? Do you remember that?
Yeah,
he's a nice guy. He's just
he's nice, but what I'm saying, sometimes you can be too nice.
Yeah, he was nice. He just paid everybody's tickets to get into Disneyland for free. I remember that a long time ago. Anyway, let's move on. What's next? Let's talk about Cuba Gooding Jr. Okay. Ugh. Do you remember this movie called Jerry Maguire? I believe he won an Academy Award.
Money.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Well, okay, so Cuba Gooding Jr. in his own right is a fabulous A-list actor. Jerry Maguire, there's been other movies, but he won an Academy Award for that. I believe it was, let me see what year it was. 94 is a long time ago. So
28
he
years.
won,
Said 28 years.
Right. But he has a brother named Omar Gooding who was on one TV show that I like. And it seems like he's coming from a good family. But Cuba Gooding Jr. has turned into a drunk. It's so sad.
A what?
A drunk.
Yeah, that like a retired actor now / freak.
Perry, don't.
No, I'm saying that the stuff he be doing. Rubbing on guys' thighs.
Perry, stop. No, because it's serious. It gets serious. He's been accused of R-ing, not even touching, R-ing women. Okay. He had one lawsuit that he settled out of court. He's got 2 right now that they're saying that not just touched, R'd. Okay. And he shows up in public places drunk as a skunk. And it's really hard to watch especially when he has so much talent. You have it all. What happened to Cuba Gooding Jr.? Did he get caught up in the lifestyle? But this man is just a drunk now. I mean that with all due respect, because I love him. I think he is a fabulous actor. I really do. I think he's an A-lister.
But
how do you let your...
Was he doing all this when he was right in his prime, where he was making the money? Or did this come down where his jobs dried up? And he wouldn't get nearly as much attention, and he had been listening to Teddy Pendergrass too much that he just started telling people to take it off. Is that could be it? Getting drunk.
I think you're right. He did go. It could have been a dry period because that's what people don't understand. Like just because you have money in Hollywood doesn't mean you're going to keep your money, and it doesn't mean you never have to work again. It does not mean that.
When you're on the top of the world making a lot of money, you can get these women as a guy. You can get these women; they're gonna come. But when you go flat broke or start to be like a sinking Titanic, he probably missed it, and then I can't afford it no more, so he started to take it.
I don't know why he started R-ing people like that, but he has 2 open cases right now. Another one he settled out of court, and there's a 4th one I don't remember, but I remember there's 4. Anyway, he's also included in the the Rodney Jones case against Diddy. We've heard this over and over again. And he finally came out and talked about it. This is just sad because he's just slid all the way down. I would show you his drunk pictures, but we don't have time. Let's just play this video about what his thoughts were. You know, he didn't say anything about the Diddy case, and he's been in it for a while. I think when they took out Ethiopia, they put in Cuba. He's never really spoke on it. Here, let's take a listen.
His life, I don't know what he's going through. I don't know what the police are going to find on all of that.
Were you guys close? Were you guys friends, or
we were acquaintances? Just like I just showed you, 2-3 times I've seen him. So it's
so Diddy, you've only seen him 2 or 3 times.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
So why would they include you all of a sudden in some way?
I think because of the darkness of the other grab of the cases that I already had went through.
Right. A lot of that stuff is 18 though, 19, right? Those are from 5-6 years ago.
That's
the cases.
That's right.
And that was that at the peak of the Me Too movement, or was that pre-Me Too movement?
That's right.
Is Me
That's
Too
right
movement,
when it kicked off. Yeah,
right.
That was crazy.
Yeah. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens with Diddy.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
100%.
Do you see how he kind of looks old and he looks like a drunk? Like let's see if I can
deranged.
Perry.
No, I'm just saying, like,
we gotta.
What? Say what?
I don't know. I hate to see this. It hurts my heart. He really looks.
I mean,
red.
Like, people life they go that way. Like you can see them polished, cleaned up, being positive, and then after they don't left the. I don't want to say the sea house. I don't even want to use the word, but they ain't looking the same no more. Their career it's like a downer. You know what I'm saying? Now. It's unfortunately that people's life go that way, but it does.
Yeah, I wonder what happened to him. I mean, this man has lost everything. And, you know, he says that he was included in the Diddy case because he has charges himself. It's just sad to see this happen to this man.
Yeah, I mean, because hell, I can see how it happened because people go off your old reputation and then say, hey, if they trying to prove the case with Diddy and then you show up, and him too.
Yeah,
it's more believable.
Yeah.
You know, to grab somebody that's already been on an R spree.
It's just sad, and he's talking about he's not sure if he was going to testify. You're not sure. You got to testify, or your ass going to end up in jail, right? Right? How does that work, Perry?
Well, I mean, I'm not sure. Some people get subpoenaed, don't show up, nothing happened. I don't know. I mean, like. One thing about me, when we get to these court cases, I try to live my life the right way. So all this court shit, I have no idea how it works. I ain't one of those men that live on the street.
It's sad to see Cuba Gooding Jr. a drunk. It's sad that he's involved in. He still has his own 2 lawsuits, not just grabbing, actually R-ing. This is what the women are saying. And to be quite honest, he might not have money anymore. When's the last time you seen Cuba Gooding Jr. in a movie?
Well, that's my point.
Yeah.
I mean, the last time I seen him was brung up in the Diddy case. That's it.
Could you drink all your money away? Could you have bad investments? I remember he had a home in Newport Beach. I think he paid $600,000 for it. That was back in the 90s. So probably had $1 million house. Nothing too extravagant. So I don't know.
But the problem is when you can't afford, like, a lot of people don't pay off their house. So now you got the house and it's nice.
Why don't people pay off their house?
Well, because they think it's more money to come and they need to get the house. Some people refuse to just buy the house and have a cheaper car. They want the house, the nice. What did the little liar say about Shaq's ex-wife? Millie watch. Millie.
Richard Millie. I didn't know what that was till Damien was showing me.
Me neither. Rich Millie. I'm just saying. So people want all that and think, okay, I got the house. I'm in. I'm good. I'm gonna keep working until they go up and say, office closed. That's when you got a problem and you can't pay for that shit.
And think about this, Perry. I hate to always talk about old times. I hate an old person that talk about old times, but the actors and actresses don't make the money that they used to in the 90s when people went to the movies and it was a big thing. And now, you know, you can get the movies free. if you go to the right website. That's sad. They're not making the money. And Cuba Gooding Jr., I think one day he's going to end up unalive because you can only live that life so long. It's just sad. Have you ever seen him drunk?
Well, he looked like he could have been drunk on that video. But no, I mean, like, for real, with the movie that he made, Show Me the Money, I was like, damn, but I'm saying people careers go through that. A lot of people go through it. You up one day and next thing you know, you in the trap house.
There's so many good comments. Ebony says, Google saying that his net worth is 15 million. I don't know. It could be. He could be a $15 million drunk. It's just sad. It's really sad. Mental health is important. He could be suffering from something. I don't know. Exactly. Most of them broke. A lot of them are broke. Hey, Naomi. Karma. Oh, for the things that he did. Yeah. You're right. There's a thin line between insanity and sanity. Yeah. Hollywood will drive you crazy. You have to downsize when your money changes. Exactly. Do you think Tamar? Never mind. So anyway, that's what he had to say, and he said he wasn't sure if he was going to testify. That doesn't sound good, I wonder if he still has to. No, you just have to testify. You don't need an attorney and all that. So I don't know why he wouldn't testify. Why wouldn't he testify? Unless the freak offs really happened.
Maybe he's saying I ain't gonna testify because that's nothing. I mean, because a lot of the civil case stuff is just thrown out there. Maybe he haven't got subpoenaed. So why would he volunteer to go and testify for something? You know what I'm saying? I really don't know.
Yeah, that's sad. Hope you get better, Cuba. Because it's just sad to see somebody with such a talent. You know who else is turning out to be a huge disappointment? This isn't part of the lineup. Now I'm just talking. Tom Cruise. Have you heard about him not talking to his daughter because he's in that crazy ass cult? No. He hasn't talked to Suri in years because they told him when Katie left that they would be excommunicated or some word.
Right.
Like, you have not talked to your daughter and you still hanging out with David Miscavige? Has Shirley's the wife's, what is her name? Has the wife shown up yet? Tom,
I don't know. I mean, that's a damn shame. I mean, any man that stopped loving their child, I don't give a damn if you and the mama together or not. That's about the sorriest thing a person can do.
It is.
I can't respect. I don't give a damn how much money you got and what your religion is. You a sorry motherfucker.
Ooh, Tom, did you hear that? Well, when she first left, he was devastated, and then when she moved on to Jamie Foxx, who was his friend, he was devastated. But this is a cult. I've looked into Scientology, and Tom, that's just a shame. Nobody on this earth can talk me into not talking to my children. Period, and grandchildren included.
Right, exactly.
It's sad. I should have did a story on that. Poor Tom. He's an idiot and weirdo, creepy. Like that. Yeah. That group. That's a cult. That's a cult. Speaking of cults, let's talk about Funky Dineva. I don't even have his picture up here. Funky Dineva is the GOAT. I think he was one of the. No, I'm gonna say he was the first blogger. Right? Do we know anybody before Funky Dineva? I do not. He's the GOAT.
Yeah, he's been doing it for a long time.
A long time. Do you remember one time Candy Burst was his agent? Anyway, he's the GOAT. He's been around forever, and he's good at what he does. He has a nice, solid audience that he will take with him wherever he go. Just ask Fox Soul. That's so mean. Anyway, so he announced yesterday, or maybe 2 days ago at this point, that he will now be reviewing Carlos King's show, Love and Marriage Huntsville. Now, let me tell you why this is crazy. Funky Dineva would cover the show. I think he was the first person to nickname Ariane Coleslaw. I think I'm going to give him that credit. I don't remember, but I think I heard it come out of his mouth first. Anyway, the Melanators was driving him crazy, and they intentionally, in my opinion, want all the big blogs to step back so they could have a free reign and run amok. You shouldn't be acting the way that you're acting because people have different opinions than you. And as a matter of fact, that's why I did the show. I was like, I don't even watch this show. But you ain't gonna tell me who to like and what to say and what to do. What's wrong with you? I work for myself, okay? But they're running amok again. He apologized for any bad blood between him and Melody, even Melody's brothers. And okay, apology is an apology. What are y'all complaining about now? They just don't want to be happy. They just want to find the melanators, their cult, their nut jobs, and they just are unhappy people. Like, usually if somebody apologizes, that's a good sign. Let's move forward. And if you guys love this show so much, Funky Dineva is a plus. Ask Foxo. He takes his audience with him wherever he go.
Exactly. I mean, he would be a plus to talk about it. It would give the show more publicity, which would help Mel and the rest of the cast. But I think they react that way. Just my opinion. I mean, because people got to grow up to a certain point. I can respect how they think the way they think. I can respect it. I just don't agree with it.
Right.
So I ain't got to get all crazy.
You don't agree with it.
They should be able to do the same on the opposite side. But I think that they continue this path because they're in this role. Their whole life, they want to be the victim.
Huh?
No, I'm saying that they go after people like that because they want to be looked at as the victim for sympathy and all that stuff. That's just my opinion.
I don't know what would make somebody act like that over a TV show, over people you don't know. At least Funky Dineva knew them. Y'all don't even know him. But you get a text message from Mel every so often, or she goes on live. You don't know these people. So they're really doing damage to the show. And now that I'm trying to watch the show, in all honesty, it's just okay.
Yeah.
Not that.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, it's just okay. Let me see what.
That's it.
Funky did it on his own. Funky don't get punked. I love Funky. And he's an asset. You want him to review your shows. Have you noticed they've got a renewed audience now, that even just me and you coming out and doing that? These people are crazy. They're insane. They don't understand how business works. He needs to come away from over there. Well, you know, he's grown. He know what he's doing. He said her, wait, what? What? He said her blank stank, and he said he's a junkie and a thief.
No, she said he was a junkie and a thief.
Melody?
He said she had a funk. I mean, basically, she had a funk box, and she called him a junkie and a thief, allegedly, from this.
Funky.
Yeah.
Funky reminds me of you. Sometimes, you know, to make people laugh, you say anything. Child, oh, that's gonna be a mess. All if them has a psychotherapist. It's just crazy. Child. Hi, Bonji.
What's up, Bonji?
You didn't miss much. We just talked about Cuba. Being a drunk now and talking about he's not sure if he's going to testify in the Diddy trial. And then we talked about Shaunie O'Neal being the best gold digger. She should write a book. And that's it. And now we're talking about Funky Dineva. So anyway, so Funky Dineva is going to be reviewing the show again. I'm glad that some of the big bloggers are doing what they want to do, because everybody has a right to say whatever you want on your own channel. And then, you know, we let other people say how they feel too. So the millimeters are just crazy and they need to stop. So I was talking to a millimeter yesterday and she said, Mel can't help what other people do. And that's very, very true. Like, these people are doing the most.
Right.
But you have to come out and speak against it and say, this is going too far. Don't do this to people. Don't do that. Calling people's jobs, doxing people is crazy. So I'm waiting for her to say that. Until she says that, you know, the whole cast, they don't speak to her. This is going to be an interesting season. They don't like her, and it's getting worse. It's crazy. So we shall see what happens.
Yeah.
All right. So we did that. I'm tired of talking about Tyrese. I just can't.
Yeah, I mean, but
I gotta let
you stop. He won't let you stop talking about him.
I don't understand Tyrese. Tyrese is on the,
He going through his problems, and then he just used the IG or wherever he coming on just to vent.
Hold on. I just turned to this. I was looking for the article on Drake and ran across this on TMZ. This is interesting. So you guys know, this is interesting. Hold on. On that Selling Sunset, do you guys watch that? It comes on Netflix. It says Selling Sunset, Christine Quinn's husband charged with CB. Wow, that's interesting. Let's see. Christine Quinn's husband has been formally charged over DV incidents from back in March, but TMZ has learned he's actually avoided felony charges. The Los Angeles City office tells us Christian, I don't know his last name, has been charged with 3 misdemeanors. They're misdemeanors. Child AB.
Okay.
Yeah, that's nothing. I thought it was something big. I thought it was going to have something to do with Mauricio, to be quite honest. Oh my God. Okay, now I'm just trolling you guys. I'm going down. Paris Hilton and Nicole Richie teaming up again for a new show already greenlit. Listen, The Simple Life. I loved it.
I used to love that show.
But what was it? Is it in the 90s, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was really funny.
And
to me, it's pretty wild.
They said that allegedly these two fell out because Paris Hilton used the N-word, like that, like how the kids do today. That's what they said they fell out for. But that would be interesting. Now they're moms married with children. Oh, did you see the internet? The internet is ruthless. How they made fun of Paris' son's head.
Yeah, I mean that wasn't right.
It was so wrong. Who does that?
Yeah. That's
it's
bad.
So wrong. What you know what? Farrah needs to be on a episode of Unsung. No, not even Unsung. Just
an episode on Why Couldn't I Stop Using Them? The DROTG.
You think she's an addict?
Something wrong with her, right? And a sex addict. Just a lot of stuff, man. She's just out there.
Let's see if anybody. Do you guys remember her from Teen Mom? Farrah Abrams. Anybody in the chat? Pelton here's kid. Paris Hilton's kid is cute. Leave that baby alone. Look, I wasn't dragging it. People are ruthless. That's what I said. Social media is the worst. Okay, it's the worst. I can't. I don't know what's wrong. I remember, Farrah she started out in a teenager, 16 and pregnant. The boyfriend passed away, was in a car accident. Then she just started turning to PORN, and she used to talk to her mom so bad.
I mean, you can tell her she wasn't a star. She thought she was a star. Starer.
Of Teen Mom. I don't think that's it.
No.
She had pharmaceutical problems.
Right. And then when she turned over to the, that crazy life, she really thought she was on top of the world.
Maybe. And now I'm just going to go to my favorite blog. I go to Neighborhood Talk every day. I love it. I don't even go to the Shade Room every day. Let's see. What do we have here? Why are they dragging Kim? All of a sudden, people are just dragging Kim.
Yeah, I think
people are over it.
Tired of her being on top of the charts. After a while, you get tired of it,
Oh, Tokyo Tony has a message for JT. You don't want to mess with JT, Tony. Okay. Oh, I can't play that. She's saying that her JT's man needs her to do some services. Yeah. Tokyo. What's your thoughts on Tokyo, Perry?
I don't know. I think that she's comfortable in her life, right? I think she just loves the attention. So she'll go on these long drives and on her IG.
She don't like you, remember? She don't like you.
Oh yeah, I don't give a damn.
Tokyo, she don't like Perry.
Hey, look, I ain't looking for a wife. I got one. I'm just saying, like, why would I care?
You know what I'm saying? Wait. She need to see a counselor too. She's crazy. Is she really? I mean, the stuff that she says makes sense, but it's just how she says it. And then she used to go on those long drives. Funky is probably getting paid to review the show. I think so. But they need it. That show is on its last legs, okay? JT knows Tokyo Toni is crazy. Nobody is paying her any mind. She funny, though. I wonder if...
She is funny, though. She be out there, and she loves the streets.
Do you think her daughter ever gets embarrassed of her?
Oh, I'm sure.
What is this right here?
More than not.
Diddy's cute video of his youngest child. Oh, she's so cute. They call her Love. Oh, she's eating those seaweed things. Has anybody in the chat tried those seaweed? I was like, I eat them all the time. I love them.
I walk right past.
I remember how Kim K treated Chris Humphries. Oh boy, wasn't that bad?
She treated him like, boy.
Never cared much about her attitude. She was so mean to Chris Humphries. Now you're in the sports. What happened to him?
Oh, I think he wasn't never that great. I think he just fizzled out and they released him.
Look how boring it is. It is nothing good. What is this? Damn, judge throws out Serena and Venus Williams' dad's request to divorce his current wife and allegedly stealing his social security checks after he failed to appear in court. Why would he have failed to appear in court? Richard was terrified to speak due to speech problems from multiple strokes. Oh, he's had strokes.
Oh, damn.
I wonder how old he is now. Did you ever see King Richard's? It's a movie about.
Yeah.
Did you see it?
I seen part of it. I don't know if I can't tell you what the whole movie was about.
It's sad. You know, he left his wife, and I believe it was 5 other children. You didn't hear about this? For Serena's mother, and then made 5 new kids, and then those 2 became really famous.
Oh no, I ain't know all that now.
You didn't know all that? Did you guys know that in the chat? Let's see. I'd love to head over to the chat. Oh, wait, somebody said, hold on. Judge Mathis had lovely peaches on his show. It was weird. He kept asking about her. Ooh, what? I wonder who she's talking about. Oh, she thought King Richards was no longer with us. I mean, Richard. I guess we do need old laugh. Blueface back. Blueface is back. He's out. Oh no. Now are we gonna have 24-hour problems? Blueface, he ain't coming. He got to go to Utah, doesn't he? Or Vegas to face some more charges. Let me see if he's out. Did you see how Blueface dad used to look when he was young?
Nope.
You see a totally different person. I don't know if he's out yet, but I hear he's getting close to it, really close to it. Him and that Whack 100's just, he's just different. Let's move on. What else I got planned? Oh, Tyrese, that's what I'm supposed to be getting to. We'll get to that when we get to it. There goes Shaq. Cardi B apologized today for calling the guy, the designer. I can't say his name either. The Asian man. Some people got offended. I could see how that you can be offended. Look how pretty she is. That's Sierra. Now she's starting to look like Meg the Stallion. I think she looks good with a little weight on. But she says it's driving her crazy. She had 4 kids. You still look good. She's so pretty. Isn't she pretty?
Yep.
Who else we got here? Oh, gosh. Did you guys hear? I'm so tired of Jim Jones. Oh, did you see that? I wonder if I can play this. I can't play it.
He whooped those guys' ass, though.
Jim Jones?
Yeah.
Well, they got an argument over something on a plane. It was
it was something like that. I guess this gentleman got upset when the plane was about ready to stop. You know how you landed and coming up? He got out before it stopped, reached over the overhead package to get his thing. I guess they had a grudge, but the guy apparently like put his hand in his chest and he warned him. The guy took his hand back, but I guess it lingered on to where they was going down the escalators, and one did something to him, and then my goodness,
that's crazy.
I almost felt sorry for him, but he slammed his ass.
There go Joe.
They said that it was no charges pressed. Everything was cleared.
Really?
Yeah.
That's good, because that was ridiculous. Joe Budden talking about Drake again, but they, poor Drake. They said today that another Kendrick fan tried to get through security today. Now, yesterday the bodyguard was pow-powed, and today they said another guy, and it's supposed to be Kendrick fans. I don't think it's Kendrick fans. Like,
right. I mean, because how do you? I mean, just you see, this side of stuff can go too far, Sherelle. Like, yeah, Kendricks and Drake going at it. Now, what kind of fan gonna go and pow somebody?
Yeah.
Just because these two are arguing, when if they was a Kendrick fan, Kendrick is winning the rap battle. So would it be any need, right, to do that? Yeah. Or it could be somebody who want to just capitalize on what's going on, do something devilish, and have somebody think Kendrick's did it or whatever. I don't know. It's so weird.
It's really, really crazy. Let's talk about Tiffany Haddish. I forgot I had Tiffany Haddish planned. Let's talk about Tiffany Haddish getting booed. Now, I got to be very careful what I say about Tiffany, because I don't want to piss anybody off.
Wait. I mean, people, she got crazy fans?
No, she has crazy friends.
Oh.
Yeah, so I'm trying to be. So Tiffany Haddish worries me. We know she's still not over Common, and I'm okay. I understand breakups, but now I like I told Melody, it has to be a move on time. Okay, we can't just keep talking about Common. And then she went to, was it Syria? She went to Israel. She went to Israel, right? When there was a ban, when they were fighting, people said don't go over there. Now she's supposed to be doing stand-up comedy, and she starts
giving a lecture. Wasn't it?
Not giving a lecture. She says she don't give a damn about the protesters. Now, you might feel that way, but this war is very sensitive. How's this a joke? I'm not understanding, Tiffany. Do you, Perry?
No. I think she had to say something, and that's how she was feeling. It just didn't. I don't think she's funny, but just me personally. But just to come out there, it's like, damn. You need anger management.
She needs.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, I'm gonna give her a pass. No, never mind. Let me play this.
I'm not. I just didn't. A little too much for me.
Yeah, it really is. Here she is.
For Comedy Hype News, I'm Symphony Thompson. In the midst of promoting her new book, I Curse You With Joy, a collection of essays written by Tiffany Haddish, the comedian is also ruffling feathers. The controversy comes after a recent performance in LA as part of the Netflix Is a Joke Festival. During her set, the comedian appeared to disparage college campus protesters across the country who are speaking out against the war in the Middle East. A clip from the Jasmine brand showcases Haddish telling the audience that she doesn't care about the college protesters and would compare this latest war to 9/11.
Colleges, right? I don't give a fuck about that shit. I've never went to college. Why would I care? Boo to college? Or boo that I never went? Or boo that I don't give a fuck about the college? Why should I give a fuck about the college? There's not genocide at the college. I give a fuck about what's going on the other side of the world, but why would I give a fuck about the college?
I couldn't find nothing funny about that.
It's not funny at all. And she's actually arguing with audience members.
It's almost like a mental break.
Let's
mental breakdown or something. It's just weird. She's strange to me.
A little bit. Tiffany really needs to hush at this point. She's doing so many crazy things. Angela, you're right. She's spiraling. What is wrong with Tiffany Haddish? What is it? I know she's been losing a lot of jobs lately.
I'm not a psychiatrist. I couldn't tell you.
Where are the jokes? Nothing about that what she said was funny. It's a very serious topic, and you are just, I don't understand. She's unraveling. Oh my gosh, it's been an hour already. She really needs help. She really, really does. She doesn't care about people that for real care. She should sit down, and you should have added and shut up. Ooh, too much drinking. You think she's back on the bottle? Look, that's people saying she back on the bottle. She stays drunk. Pray for her mental. Yeah, something's wrong. Thank you, beautiful people. We need to pray for Tiffany Haddish. We really, really do. All right, you guys. That's been an hour. That went by really fast. Oh, look at this.
Damn.
Vodka. She's back on something. Everybody's saying she's on.
I don't know what she on or whatever, but she really truly need to just do better. Just do better. And sometimes doing better is just shutting your damn mouth, sitting your ass down. I mean, sometimes it's safer. You can't make a fool out of yourself that way.
Oof. Listen to this one. Your demons will catch up with you if you don't fix it. Oh, that was the best thing. That's what's going on with her and Cuba Gooding. I got 5 minutes. I got 4 minutes. Let's take them. Is it true Jennifer Hudson asked to be Common's wife? Now, I heard it was the other way around and that she told him no, and he got really upset about it. But Jennifer don't need to marry him. She just don't. I like Common, and it's obvious he's charming, but your track record, I wouldn't. Jennifer is one of my favorite celebrities. She's an EGOT winner. Her voice is beautiful. She got her own talk show. She don't have time for that Common mess. I don't even know why she with him. She was on The View and the Sherry Shepherd Show. I'm thinking you're talking about Tiffany. And she said she stopped drinking. She has a book out. I don't believe she stopped drinking, Helen. I just don't. All over this. And she's still talking about Common. Don't take his name out your mouth. Hey, Vanessa. Tiffany looked drunk on the Sherry Show. Oh, did she? Oh, this is just sad.
Wow.
Jennifer acts like Oprah. Jennifer Hudson? Listen, I just seen a documentary probably like 3 days ago on Jennifer Hudson. And it was involved in what happened to her mother, her brother, and little Julian. Just how strong she is. Because I don't think I could come through that. That man unalived her whole family except for the sister. Something like that will put me in the psych ward, period. It really would. Common needs to marry someone who's not in the business. He's been passed all around. Child, okay? He's like, what's that girl name? Selena Powell. Tiffany was on Sherry Show today saying she has a weed line. Oh, God.
Oh, I thought she
run
was
by ex-con female operating. Ex-con?
I thought she would say she had a weed problem.
Why was she going to weed? Something's really happening to Tiffany right before our eyes. No, she didn't. She actually did a great interview with The View and Sherry. You like the interview, Laverne? Y'all keep telling me because I don't even watch TV anymore. In what way is Jennifer acting like Oprah? I don't know.
That's something I think they got going on in the chat or something.
I don't think the brother-in-law did that. You don't? Well, who could it have been? That was he married to the sister or dating the sister? His name was William Belfort. Really, really weird. It was a whole thing. She needs to do something besides comedy. Like what? She needs to be in some kind of, she needs help. Tiffany needs help. Tiffany act like she is desperate for any attention, good or bad. You're right, Barbara. She just got back from Israel trying to understand what is going on there. Okay, but everybody got mad because I guess there's some ban. You got to be very careful if you go over there because they're in a war. Right. And she said she went over there to understand. Wait, I see Victoria. Hold on. She's going fast. Oh, I messed it then. These celebrities go from one person to another. You know they have some STDs with really, really do. All right, y'all, listen. Wow. I mean, it's just not much to talk about. So I'm gonna have to come back and do this again tomorrow. Did I miss anything on TMZ? Let me see if anything happened before I leave. They are kind of fast. Nah, same old stuff. Cardi B apologized. Nah. Andy Cohen denies rumors he and John Mayer are hooking up. What? There's rumors about Andy Cohen hooking up with John Mayer? I know they're friends. Child, you never know. Do you remember? You don't know who this is, do you, Perry?
Oh.
Here, I'll show you his face. He's a singer. He used to date Jessica Simpson, and he said that he's not racist, but his DICK is. Do you remember that?
Oh, wow. No.
That's what he said. That's what he said.
Wow.
You don't remember that? Do you guys remember when John Mayer said that he's not racist, but his DICK is? A mess. Just a mess. Andy Cohen swears he doesn't know if John Mayer's body is a Wonderland. Child. I can't. I hit a button.
Okay.
Anyway, guys, that's it. We don't have much to talk about. Can't believe we made it through the hour. I thought we were going to do half hour and be done. We'll be back on Monday. I mean, tomorrow, because I'm keeping my promise. I mean, I had to, yesterday I had to take a day off. There's nothing to talk about. But hopefully we'll have some news and talk about. If not, I'll call Freddie.
Yeah. Something.
Freddie knows everything. Yeah. All right, you guys. Thanks for sitting and watching and talking to us. Perry, any last words?
Oh no, thanks for coming, everybody. Hey, and hopefully something pop off. It's been dry. It's when you get to look through the articles. It's like, well, what's interesting? I don't see a damn thing interesting. But until tomorrow or the next time we pop on,
Fuck this shit, I'm out.
Fuck this shit, people. We out. See you tomorrow.
No thanks. Don't